The capri pant, baggy suits, and bootcut denim, the 90s certainly made an impact on fashion. So much, in fact, that some of the trends we saw 3 decades ago are coming full circle and making a return.
All right, here's Susie Wall, who joins us from Shawnigan Lake in BC this morning with a look, Susie, at what's hot again. The 90s are back.
Right? And Kara, you're right on track with the Argyle. You guys are looking very 90s, but also fresh and modern like today. Yes, they are. And I think we're going to begin with Meg Ryan.
Yes, we are. She's our first bit of inspiration here this morning.
Absolutely. There she is. You know what? She was the rom-com sweetheart, of course, ruling the 80s and 90s. But to me, her personal style, her off-duty Meg Ryan was super cool. How to get this look? Most of us got an oversized moto jacket. But by way of budget, those little round glasses we see, you know, Meg wearing them even today. Here they are. I love the value on these. These are $17.99. You think of that Annie Hall, Diane Keaton. Then you think of like Kate Hudson, Almost Famous. Goldie Hawn wears them still today. They're such a quick way to inject an 80s vibe into now. Then we see young starlets like Gigi Hadid and the Jenners rocking these. I think they're fantastic. This particular one, if you scan that QR code, will come through in a bunch of different ways. You can get rose gold and tortoise and a variation on color, but I think they're a super cool way to inject a little 80s, 90s, and today, like they say on radio stations, into your look. There's Meg Ryan just a few years later wearing the skinny belt with those round sunglasses and a sailor stripe. There's that cool baggy suit that we loved her in. If you want to Google really cool Meg Ryan style, look up her wardrobe from When a Man Loves a Woman. I was so deeply inspired by that. There's a 3-pack of belts. I love to put a skinny belt over top of a long fine knit cardigan or a blazer. Yes, you can wear them with a trouser or a pair of denim, but I love the look of a skinny belt over top of something that's more outerwear. Even your Right Now trench coat for fall. These come in at a great price point, only $15.99. So between those two vibes, you can be Meg.
There you go. There you go. Okay, what's next for us? Are we moving from casual to evening?
We are moving to evening thanks to the late, great Carolyn Bessette Kennedy and also Gwyneth Paltrow. Let's go to our first photo. Cara, you and I both have one. The perfect white shirt that you can wear daytime. You can wear it to drop off the kids. You can wear it over top of your workout top on your way to the gym or dress it up for evening. So there's Gwyneth way back when. So many Pinterest boards dedicated to 90s Gwyneth these days. There's a shirt that I found for our viewers. It's got shoulder pads that you can take out, but the key here is the ability to roll those cuffs. These have got almost like, this has got almost a metal, sort of a cufflink buttonhole, which I really appreciate. This is $69. But something like this, inspired deeply by that infamous blouse that we saw Carolyn Bessette Kennedy wearing all those years ago to the Whitney with JFK Jr. by her side. There's the vibe, tucked into a long taffeta skirt. We're seeing a lot of taffeta skirts come in hot for this holiday season, but that was one of the shots heard around the world. We were so inspired by her. And notice that little evening bag with kind of the fish scales or that sort of, you know, the movement to those sequins, a fluid bag, if you will. Here's a chainmail version or a fish scale version that I like. It's gold, it's shimmery, it's got that sweet long shoulder strap on it, only $31.99. As we go in towards holiday, I don't think spending a fortune on an evening bag is particularly smart, and I would also wear this out with jeans and heels on a date night.
All
right.
right.
What do you say?
Oh.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, we can't. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm ready.
No,
Hit me, MacArthur.
Oh, you ready? Okay. Well, I was going to say, we can't talk the 90s without talking Cindy Crawford.
Oh, and you know what? Let's talk just celebrity airport style in general. Also Google Julia Roberts airport style from the 90s, and it was a 10 out of 10. There's Cindy. You know, we see starlets these days looking like they're ready for the red carpet when they glide through airports. I'm sure they get ready just as they deplane. But you know what? 90s airport vibes were so cool. There's Cindy with denim and leather and a chunky belt carrying a weekender bag. So I found a pair of denim that I think is high-waisted. It is got that slim straight leg that is is super Cindy, super 90s. It's actually called the 90s Nina High Rise. This one's from Aritzia, and this pair is from Aritzia at $128. Pair it with sort of a 90s style boot, maybe even a loafer if it's hitting you at the ankle at this time of year in the fall. Let's go to our next example of a beautiful blouse. There's Cindy gliding through the airport in a satin blouse tucked into jeans. Don't be afraid of black on black in an airport. I love those little 90s mules she's got on. Here's a perfect dupe on that satin blouse. This is also from Aritzia. It's Wilfred. It's $128. This is something that you could tuck into jeans, but you could also go back to that CBK vibe and tuck it into a long taffeta skirt. Gives off sort of Carolyn de Magret Paris vibes. Very 90s, very today. This is what I would call a wardrobe workhorse in terms of styling it. Something that you will pull out of your closet year after year, and it's not going to date necessarily. Kind of like this ivory silk blouse that I'm wearing right now.
You bet. Oh my gosh, you brought back memories with those mules.
Right?
I had a brown pair that I wore daily. Love
right?
them.
And it's
love
like,
them,
where
love them.
are they now? I hope
know.
someone is still loving them out there in the universe. I wish I could get them back. My list is very long of those consignment misses.
Susie, awesome stuff. Thank you.
Great to see you.